just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Hurts throwing right away. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. And he'll work down inside the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. Solid opening drive so far. Chargers have moved this football in field goal range, but you know that they're going to cap this over 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
This is going to sound crazy, but that type of a carry, big-time run, actually brings a high and a low to it. The high, of course, is the run. But the low, he didn't quite get to the end zone, just short of the pylon. What do you think he's doing in the huddle right now? Guaranteed he's lobbying for the football.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
I've been reading a lot lately, so I can actually say that.
And for the Steelers, touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Hey, he got a nigga named Meeks on his team. I'm afraid for him.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
There we go. But if a nigga had, I was about to say, if a nigga had a last name Lavelle, nigga, you didn't tell me you didn't trade for him?
On 1st down, Mixon. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football defensively, though. Opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defense is talking about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
It's a gain of 35.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Damn, man.
Solid
Polamalu
run on
came
first
in there
down,
and
gain
punched
of
that
7,
man right
leaves
out.
them with a 2nd and
This might
3.
be not the good one.
Browns at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd
Make sure you
behind
don't
you,
plug
giving you
that in
encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
7 yards there and a first down.
Power heaters
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL,
especially if you ain't got
teams
one
will
that like
use their wide
automatically
receivers
turns
on
off
jet
if it's too
sweeps,
hot.
end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Let's see what he does. I figure he's going to go for it. I can be a big pussy.
On 4th down, Mixon.
Give me that shit, nigga.
And it's
Fuck out of here.
intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. There he goes, left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Cano now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on
He's been
offense
talking
following
shit
that pick
every
6, and now the kick is away.
He said, I'm the champ. I said, nigga, you ain't even beat last year's AFC champ yet. Nigga, what are you talking about, man? You skipping steps, nigga.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Three straight wins. 4 straight wins. 5 straight. I'm literally counting up my wins the same way. I got
back-to-back good plays. Have them on
I got
the move
Chris.
on first down.
I got Chris one good time. Me and Chris always play a pretty damn competitive game.
Looking to throw. Mixon.
Well, I know that.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, no, I know this. That's what Chris likes to do. I know this guy.
Because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Chris knows how to put
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash
I know
talking.
Strick plays
The
in way
carry
more
just
leagues
carried
than
the
I
ball.
do, so I'm
He's
going
going back
to
and
be
telling his
better
offensive
niggas.
line, great
But
job.
niggas that I
Keep it
played
up.
multiple
And we'll break
times,
that one soon.
he puts together some good combinations. Chris does. And so, honestly, puts together some good route
Able to
combinations.
record his 5th sack of the
You tend to
season.
put together some pretty good
So
route
on 4th
combinations.
down, on is the punter Ryan Wright.
And that's it. That's probably my top 3.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14.
Everybody else
It'll
that
be
I played
37
like
yards there on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that. And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, he'll let one go deep.
Come on, T.
Higgins.
Come on, T. Higgins.
Able to connect. Incomplete. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Why you can't come down with that?
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now a hit and a loose football.
Boy, that nigga Troy Polamalu.
That's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he can only manage to get a couple.
Did he really?
2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive
he runs in and punches that bitch
battle
out.
at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Off play action. Mixon looking for Pryor long. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Riding this shit, fam.
Operating from the gun, Mixon, and he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It'd be so funny because I know that's frustrating.
On 1st and 10, Mixon. And his throw here is incomplete.
That ain't the word, big dog.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Mixon. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown. A great play there. 34 yards.
And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
The point after is good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. T. Higgins, 62 yards. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on first down, Mixon. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
So what do you say? But Aaron Donald is... Okay, we'll press. I don't care.
Back to throw. Mixon.
Oh, he went right where I didn't think he would. Good shit, man.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Darius, that's man you up, man.
On first down, Mixon.
Give me that shit. Oh, no!
And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
Alright, I don't even know there's no touchdown.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Mixon. And this is
go ahead and take your point. Go ahead and take your point. If I was you, I would go for this shit. If I was you, I would go for this shit.
And they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
If I was you, I would go for this shit. Because you can't keep up with me in scoring. Because you can't keep up with me in scoring.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right, he's going to run this first play.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard.
Donald got him again.
Trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, Donald got him because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit,
Donald about to get his ass again. Yep.
So I would think that at halftime,
that's why I got it. That's why I got it. That's what I want to see out of him. All that other shit you've been doing, bro.
And there should be some gaps to run through now.
AD ain't been balling for me
panic
this
time
year,
yet, but
man,
let's be
when he
honest
gets
about
a
it.
weak-ass
Empty
right
possession
tackle, bro, I
not
want
what
to
you're looking for
dominate
down a
that
couple
shit.
of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
3rd and 26.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Mixon.
No, they did
Into
not
a
call
double
pass
team, and it's
interference.
intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. So a big
Trash.
chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Just what they need, electric from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Get his ass
Pick up of
again,
about
man.
3
Donald.
yards as he's taken
Make a
down
play,
at the
baby.
31.
Make a play, baby.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
She said that you know that I got what you need, but I'm still gonna get what you want.
On 3rd down, Mixon. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbinoghene. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
60 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We're going to run straight for it as usual. I don't trust
They
it.
run it again.
What did I just say, y'all? What did I just say? I don't
This
trust
will
it.
be
He's
stopped
right
about
past
2
it.
yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Man, I'm about to have T. Higgins cook this nigga. Man.
On 2nd and 2,
Ooh-wee.
And
Keenan
this is caught.
Allen,
First
don't
catch for
do
Keenan
that.
Allen.
Please don't do that.
and into the end zone. Touchdown,
Please don't do
Pittsburgh.
that. Keenan
Well, fair
Allen,
to say
you
that
ain't
when you're
gotta do him
looking
like
at
that,
guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the
gotta do
wide
him like
receiver
that, man.
position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw on second down. Mixon, he's going to float this over the middle, deep. He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Throwing on first down. Mixon, touchdown, Browns. From 17 yards out, and the Browns get a bit closer.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out, and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hurts.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
On first down, Hurts.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I had so many fucking people working, I didn't know where to go to.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Right back to him on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You already got the momentum back. What the fuck did you do?
Back to throw. Nixon. Able to find Pryor.
They did not give it to you.
That one goes for 24 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Give me
They'll
that.
try to run this one
Give me that, nigga.
And
That's
this
good
time
news.
they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stop playing, bro.
And they'll run again. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw.
No, me.
And this is caught. They got it.
Okay.
And that
We got a ball game,
2
fellas.
points. It gets him back within a field goal.
We got a ball game, man. Should we have a ball game?
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And I did for whatever reason. Well, because I always think
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close.
Did I get enough yards to keep it on?
If I'm a defender,
Oh,
I'm actually
and he
jumping
took
Chili
my
on the other
foot
side of the
off.
ball.
Dang
Say,
it.
hey, we picked
That
off the last one. What you going to do about it
Good
now?
shit, man.
So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Wow.
It's nearly
How don't that high
interception.
pass work for me, dude? That sucks. Who the hell is McClone? I was in my game. Okay. That's what I was gonna go check out. Who's my center? Alright. Why is Myers not lit up as a superstar? Okay. Whatever. He's in though. She said what you know about love. I got what you need. Walk up in the store and get what you want. You get what you please. We got to get it on. Take off them drawers. I love you later. It's just you and me. You know what I be on. I'm about to go ball. 'Cause I like what I see.
Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but
Oh,
not to
turnover
be.
would have killed my black ass. But he didn't give it. You don't want it bad enough, man. You gotta want it more than that. He gets a turnover there, nigga.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right.
Thank you. Come on, T. Higgins. That's 2 drops.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
That's 2 drops he's supposed to have, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, T. That's 2 drops, man. High passes. Straight for you.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Flushed out right. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead.
How the hell does that not give me momentum? I score with 4 minutes left on a bomb touchdown play, and that don't give me momentum.
Gano
Go hell, man.
following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Yo, you've been taking hard as fuck lately, man. Yo, big
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point try good by Gano, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Blowing some games on him.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Hi, Chicky. What you doing, buddy?
The Browns drive about to get started. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Do you want to have Liam at your birthday
From his
party?
end zone, here comes Patterson.
What about Rain?
Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Can Ryan come?
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Okay, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most, the one you didn't see coming. That often is the case when it comes in special teams.
All right, well, you got to wake up and go see him. Ain't nobody smelling your stanky feet.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Daddy,
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And Chubb will try the middle here. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Hurts to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his target, Allen. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Keenan Allen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw on third down, Mixon. Pryor has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gonna give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Not salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they in for. If it coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. If this music don't work out, I know how to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't trying to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shopping. Can't trust them cause they not my. Cause we worried about getting figures. All my ain't father figures, just know my quick to pop it.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro.